press go live on here. Oh, that shit raw. What? Merge. Fuck that. D-Tom. Brother, merge. Brother, what are you doing? What are you doing? Brother, I just got it to I could stream on Instagram, nigga. Brother, I could stream on Instagram. Brother, I don't know, but I was just on this bitch picking this bitch apart. Basically, I don't know, brother. Instagram got it to where they collabed with Streamlabs already. They collabed with Streamlabs to where I guess they got something in there. They got something in there called, I'm about to show you, something called a stream key and a stream URL to where if you go on Instagram Live, before you press go live, it'll automatically give you a stream URL and stream key, and then you'll take that to your Streamlabs, brother. And when you take that to your Streamlabs, when you press go live, it'll tell you to type that in to where, nigga, now I can do it for YouTube and Instagram for the vertical output and for the horizontal output for how I got everything structured, brother. Yeah, brother. I'm trying to figure out how to work it. That's why I called you. Hold on, I'm gonna see if it works. I just put go live on there. But I'll blow this whole bitch up right now. Brother, we could do that. Brother, you could do that. I just try to do it. Is it working? See if it look good. See if it's not blurry and shit. Brother, show your screen. Let me. Oh yeah, say you. Oh my mama, brother. We could get on some real promotion shit. Like, brother, we could put everything on here. We could pull everything on this shit, brother. We could put everything on here, brother. Instead of just doing that shit on YouTube, we could just be on Instagram with all this shit. Oh, you can hear me. Oh shit, that's you. Oh shit. Bro, everybody on this bitch that know me though, brother, I would be comfortable to just do this shit every morning. Cause I'm not. What's the word, Jay? Okay, I do see your name and everything on here. Jordan, what's the word, brother? He said, but no bullshit, bro. I just gotta stop being shy to do it. Like, you don't even gotta be on it no more. I gotta stop being shy to literally doing this shit, brother. Only because I don't got nobody to do it with. But it's like we missed that football team feeling or something, dog. You feel me? Brother, did I give you the good news? What number was it at? How much was it at the time? That was on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. 25 total. Oh, yeah, but I ain't give you the good news. Brother, on my mama, if I'm lying, I'm flying, brother. All them bitches at 6,000. that's just on. Brother, I'm not even looking at the money. It's on some. Okay. All right, bet. Like I wasn't looking at the money. Only reason I was looking at the money was because on some. Oh yeah, I need to make this shit. You know, I needed to make up. Like I needed to come up with like down there 15. A nigga was up like 35 at one point. Right now it's at 30. But another thing is, bro, I've been on some shit where I'm like not even taking everybody's opinion on the money shit because I've been doing this shit for 4 or 5 years, bro. So looking at the money, bro, and just being like, oh, I made 30,000 2-3 days. I gotta tell myself I made 30,000 back in the last 2-3 days. You feel me? Because I done lost way more than that. You feel me? So that's how I'm gonna humble myself on some, bro. You got your money back. You got your money back. Like nigga, you done probably went through 100,000 last 4 or 5 years. Yeah, it's a blessing to make that shit back in 2-3 days, but now we there. Now let's do what we supposed to do instead of doing the cycle of, oh, I made it, I blew it, or I didn't take it out. You get me? Like, yeah, it's that time, brother. That's real. I ain't characteristic on that. It's the cycle. It's a cycle. You get happy, you go up, back down, you up, back down. So you gotta learn how to, you feel me, to work with this being up. Brother, facts. You gotta be content. You gotta be content with what you got when you up and when you down, brother. It can't just be content isn't a bad thing. You feel me? Content got to be a good thing, brother. To where it's like you being grateful type shit. You feel me? What's the word, K? Who that gotta be the only one and only Amber. My shit not showing on here. But no, you hear what I was trying to say though? And then I'm down there on some, brother, you do this shit with me, we'll be on this bitch, bro. You'll be selling out every motherfucking week, nigga. Man, put that shit on my motherfucking shit, bro. Every time I go live, make sure you on that bitch with me, bro. It's gonna, bro, give it about a month. Give it about a month. I bet you I had this bitch over 1,000 motherfuckers on this bitch. You know me. You know me. Nigga just made 30,000 in 2-3 days. You don't think it's gonna be 1,000 motherfuckers on this bitch, brother? All your shit sold. Brother, and look, I'm gonna get them the real shit. I ain't gonna be on here just promoting money. I'm gonna be giving them real skill, brother. We could really, bro, this is everything we were talking about. Everything. Everything. What's the word, cuzzo? And bro, motherfuckers is really showing me like it's only people I fuck with. It ain't random. So why would I be shy or anything to just get back on this shit? That's why I need to clear my whole shit, cause I got a whole bunch of them. Bunch of random type shit. A whole bunch of them, bro. Just judgmental people, bro. Like nigga, you not doing yeah, keep nerd ass niggas. Nerd ass niggas. But you always got something to say. I hate them type of people. They're the worst. But I just took look. Listen to this, brother. He was like, he said, I can't stand the guys who minimize and criticize the other guys whose enterprise have made them rise above the guys who minimize and criticize. Brother, can I hit you with some shit, brother? What? brother. Brother, I'm gonna slow it down for you. I can't stand the guys who minimize and criticize the other guys who enterprise have made them rise above the guys who minimize and criticize. Real evil eyes, brother, all around. All around. That's crazy, brother. I don't even like normalizing that. Fuck all that, bro. Literally, brother, we doing too good to not be showing motherfuckers what we doing. We supposed to be helping each other. We all vessels. But because it's motherfuckers that's low key, like, you know, got them evil eyes. I'm damn near finna go over this shit right now though. I'm finna go over all of the wins and shit. I even lost on brother. The way that it worked is like I told you, I was risking 700 to make. I was hold on, how do I put that? Let me see. Let me see something. Let me see. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna get started on the video, brother. Alright, send me that shit, man. Send it, save it. Do what you gotta do with that shit, man. I got you. I got you. Be smooth, brother. Hey, you got that NCAA too? Oh my mama, I just buzzed Darnell ass. Man, Darnell already know. Hey, I'm about to be at my girl house, bro. I'm bringing my sister, man. I'm on that bitch. Alright, just hit me. I'm on this. Alright, man. Alright, love, brother. Alright, look, y'all. Cause I can't really see all types of shit, or I can't see everything on here. He said, "Give me $1." What's the word, Valet? Look, I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking about this shit for the last year. Just literally getting on the platforms that I know everybody down there know me on type shit. And the only reason I say that is because real shit, bro. Y'all know how it is when it comes to even like, it ain't even about the money. It's about helping others and being there for others type shit. So when it comes to that, I've been going through these stages of just learning because I think I'm a natural giver. I'm gonna always give and always look out for others. But you gotta kind of, how can I put it? You gotta, you can't be, what's the right word? How can I put this shit? You can't fuck. You can't wake up thinking about others. You can't wake up thinking about how can I get somebody else to understand this or get somebody else to see this or get somebody else to hear this. You got to get yourself to understand it better. You got to get yourself to see it better. You got to get yourself to see it first. You feel me? Before anybody else believed in any of this shit, or before anybody else get to believe in any of this shit, I had to believe it first. So before the money came and before any of the money started being made, bro, even before I just showed the money I made today or this week, it was literally trial and error of me having to figure out why am I making it? What is the reason is behind it? What is the feelings behind it? Because when the next motherfucker asks me like, hey, how do I do this? Or then what do I do when it comes to this? I gotta be the person that not only gives them the source or gives them the money or whatever, I gotta give them what comes with it, bro. It's real shit out there to where if you give somebody a certain blessing or a certain skill, you could run their ass blind. You could run them to death. Like you could put them in a position to damn near take them on a whole nother path that they wasn't ready for. So the importance of taking information from somebody or money from somebody, make sure that you know what it comes with, and make sure before you give it out, you tell them like, you feel me, you just got an intention behind it, you know? That's basically what I was trying to say. I just got an intention behind it now to why I'm on this social media shit, why I'm even live and I'm about to show all of this. It's not just to show a motherfucker what I'm doing, it's to, oh, I could teach somebody this. I could really help somebody's life, you feel me? I could get this blessing to somebody else information wise and not just financially. Yeah, we finna make a lot of money. But now I got a reason to make it easier to make the money and not it just being a gamble. Not it just being, oh, take this pick on Prize Picks. No, motherfucker, I'm finna teach y'all how to make some real chicken. Guaranteed chicken. So first of all, let's delete all of this real quick. We're gonna stop all this rambling. Let's delete this real quick. So, we're gonna start this video off, even though we're about probably 5-10 minutes in. Obviously, where's my stream shit? Obviously, we got the week, right? Let me make this easier to see. We got the week showing us how much I made, how much I lost. Make this a little bit smaller, just so y'all can see. Fuck. I didn't trade on, this is Tuesday, 2290, $2,290. I made that on Tuesday. I made $3,300 on Wednesday. I made 1,400 on Thursday, and then I lost 1,200. I was really down like almost 3,000 on Friday, and made my losses back. But I ended the week off $6,000 in profit. Right. When it comes to how much I totally made, this $6,000 was applied to 5 different accounts. So that's where my week of me. All right, I'm gonna just let it be known. Your boy made damn near $30,000 in 3 days. 30 ball. From Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I made $30,000. It was at 35, but obviously we took that L. Now let's not just look at the money of what I'm saying I made. Let's look at how I made it. Instead of me saying that I made $6,000 for the week, I'm able to say that I made $30,000 because I took my skill, the lessons from the last 4-5 years, and I applied that skill to a place where there's more leverage. You feel me? It's like saying, let's just put it like this. If you on a team where there's 4 to 5 cold ass quarterbacks or receivers or running backs, and you know you want to play, let's just say we're in JUCO and you know you want to play, and I'm not saying it's a good thing to just do this, but I'm just saying this is for the best of you. You're not thinking of nobody else. You got a skill and you decide to say, I want to take this skill to another place. Not because you can't play at this specific place, but to just get a little bit more out of what you're putting in. So you decide to trade teams, or you decide to transfer schools to go play at a school that might need you a little bit more than this team, only because they got more leverage. They got more leverage in when it comes to playing time. Your leverage is playing time, meaning that your leverage to get out and get to a D1, you got way more leverage when it comes to your playing time. Now, if you at this school where there's 4 to 5 other people in your position, aka only have $1,000 or only have $5,000, I'm not going to be able to make that $30,000, or I'm not going to be able to get in front of all these coaches. In other words, only because I don't have no leverage. So it's me trying to break this shit down and give the best analogies I can on how I decided to say I'm going to buy, they're called funded accounts. So I decided to buy 5 funded accounts for $50 each. These accounts cost me $50 each. They're basically accounts where banks, or not banks, but there's something called a prop firm, where there's people that will give you their money to trade with after you pass an evaluation. So instead of me trading with my own money and trying to build my own accounts, $1,000, $5,000, my money, right, at the time, I'm telling myself, bro, go pay $50 for an account, 5 each, or $50 each for 5 accounts. Once you pass those, they cost $150 to activate them. That's another $750, so $1,000 total. And once you do this, bro, you can connect all of these accounts. So let me show you something else. You can connect, it's called copy trader, right? You can connect all of these accounts. And when you connect all of these accounts, basically, notice how it says follow right here. You can follow this one. You can add it to this one. Well, let me uncheck them all. We got this Express account, right? It's called Express July 15th, 15086815. That's going to be my leading account that I bought. Obviously 6815, whatever, same one. And now I decide to click this account, and I want these follower accounts right here. That's obviously right here, under here, as we see, to follow that first Express account. So I'll click it, 1, 2, 3, all 4 of them, to follow this one account. So it's a total of 5 accounts. I could just do 1 account, 2 accounts to follow, but no, I had all of them, right? Boom. Once I did that, now it's all about coming to trading, and I'm going to say I'm looking for 1 trade. I'm looking for 1, maybe 2 trades on a day. How much am I risking determines, is based off of my trade in general, but I was risking about $700 on each trade, right? So let's just put it like this. We got 1 account, well, we got 5 accounts. We got 5 we got 5 accounts. And each account, after you pass them, they're $200,000 There's $2,000 in each account. That's the max that I can lose. $2,000 in each account. So when it comes to the max of $2,000 being in each account, the only reason I decided to take this route is because I've been playing with, personally, the max amount of money that I'll put into like a live account will be $1,000. This has been like for the past year. I'll put $1,000 to $2,000 max into an account, and with Forex, leverage wise, I'm able to take that $1,000 to $2,000 to about $4,000 to $5,000. I say 50% of the time, and I can show you this. Actually, I'll be transparent as much as possible. I can show you all of this, right? And this has been on a year. I'm gonna show you my year stats. I'm gonna just show you how much I'm down on a year. I'm gonna just take you through my mindset with all of this. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Yeah, I know. I ain't even see the comments, but facts, Z. So look, close positions, and we're gonna go to my stomach rumbling. Close positions, and we're gonna go to all right. Boom. Let's move this over. All right. Notice how on the year, and this is what made me stop. This is what made me stop in general. On the year, it says I'm down. Now I'm down $10,000 on a year, right? And then the fees wise, that's what really hurt me. It wasn't this. It was how much it was costing me. So I'm down $20,000 total in the last 6 months. That doesn't mean that I've been losing. That doesn't mean that I've been winning. It just means that, hey, overall for my life and my bank account or my capital for my trading account, this is where I'm at trader wise. That doesn't mean my bills aren't getting paid. Well, doesn't mean that my food isn't going into my stomach. It doesn't mean that I can't go buy something. It just means that for this account, I'm down $20,000 live. So I took a step back with myself and I told myself, you have a skill. You've been chasing the money and not chasing the skill. And when I told myself that, I'm like, okay, if I know that I have a skill that I've been low-key damn near abusing in a way, because I'm holding myself back. If I'm still chasing the money every single day and not trying to get better with the skill, then eventually I'm going to run myself dry. And I became kind of more mature with that the more I ran myself dry. The more I ran through a cycle of I made a lot just to lose it all. Just chasing that dollar. And then I got to telling myself, like, bro, you don't have no confidence. And I'm getting told by others, like, you don't have no confidence in you. You got the skill. You're great. You're probably the best at whatever you do. But the confidence in why you're doing it, you need to find that reason for it. And it's literally like being like, bro, I want to go D1, or bro, I want to make it to the league. It's like just finding the confidence to say, I'm going to do that. I want to do that, and I'm going to stick to it. And it obviously shows. It ends up showing results on the field or whatever. Like, I'm just trying to talk football terms. You feel me? But in day trading, there's no way that I can show that I'm progressing if I'm not taking my money out. If I'm not not only taking my money out, if I'm not cutting my losses short. If I'm not looking at my trade and saying, okay, not only did I lose, but I know that I did great on this win. You feel me? So just going over the little things rather than the fucking destination. The destination saying that I'm never going to have to work again, or my mom's going to be straight for the rest of her life, or I can go buy this crazy ass car and this crazy crib. Like, no, it's not about that, bro. It's literally about the skill. It's literally about you getting better at learning how to identify when to get in, when to get out, how much to risk and how much to literally limit yourself on risking. You feel me? Not just about, I got this, I've been studying, it's time for me to make some money. And I fell in love with the whole, I've been studying, it's time for me to make some money, because I'm gonna be open even more. I was so focused on getting what I lost back. When I lost football, I was so focused on getting it back in my own way that I didn't literally recognize that I never lost football. I never lost it. I was football. I made football. Football didn't make me. You feel me? Like what I did with the ball, people remember that, not what the ball did with me. You get me? They don't remember that I went to a certain college. They don't remember that I played for this certain coach. No, they remember what I did with the ball. So me feeling like I lost something or I was trying to get somewhere that I so-called felt like I wasn't at, you got to slow yourself down and really tell yourself, Tifo, is what I told myself, is like, bro, you being ungrateful in a way. You being ungrateful to yourself. Like, look at all the work you putting in and you literally tell yourself you ain't got nowhere. Look at all the work you putting in and you still going through this cycle of knowing like you still fucking up or you still not like taking that next step to level yourself up. And yes, it's human shit. It's human shit, bro. We all human. But all of this shit applies before you get to making money, bro. Before. Took a step back to understand more. Now you 1,000 steps ahead. Real shit, brother. Real shit. And you, bro, Jalen, you been there. You feel me? All my guys that know me for real, like, they know I don't play around with the whole figuring it out, bro. I don't play around with the whole trying to act like I got it when I really don't know. I'm trying to really figure some shit out. And what I figured out is I was in my own way. Literally, I was in my own way. I could have made it the first day. But at the same time, God told me, like, he want me in my own way. He want me to see that there's nothing else that can stop me other than me. He put so many things about me in front of me that I'm thinking, like, it's my fault. It's my fault. Yes, it's my fault for a reason because that's the only fault that there can be whenever something goes wrong in the future. He was preparing me for everything that I'm about to receive type shit. So me making that 30,000, me getting it, it didn't hit me. And it still ain't hit me, but it helped me understand that, damn, I ain't gonna look at this like everybody else, like, oh my God, it's 30,000. It made me see like, I could have been did this shit damn near, bro. Could have been did this shit. It isn't nobody else's fault for where you're at, bro. It isn't nobody else's fault. It isn't nobody else's fucking fault. I'm gonna repeat that 10 more times. Nobody else's fault for where you at. It is your fault. Wherever you're trying to be, it is not God's fault. It is your fault. He literally will give you everything that you need on the first day and on the day that you realize that, oh, I already got it all. I had it all, bro, and I was in my own way. But the good thing about it is it's the journey. I'll end it off with it's the journey, bro. That's something I'll be way more grateful. Well, I'll say I'm way more grateful for than that money. The journey of, oh, shit, like, this shit worked, nigga. I done had $1,000 days, $500 days, $10,000 days. No, I ain't had no $10,000 day until damn near. No, I did. I'm tweaking. But it all goes to say, like, damn, the journey, nigga, it don't get no better. It don't get no better. So let's break down the trades that I took. I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible, y'all. Try to keep this as simple as possible. Let's go to the YouTube real quick and then, because I didn't really go over every single trade before doing this. Let's go to this YouTube. Because I wasn't trying to just come up with shit. I was just getting on here just to really see if it worked. But since there's people on here, I'm already knowing it's going to be something that people go back and watch. I might as well make it a great video, a great little live. So first day. Oh, mind you, before I even make money, you got to pass the evaluations for all 5 accounts, which took $3,000 each. So $3,000 times that by 5, that's $15K that I was going to have to make. I took my emotions away from the money. I automatically put myself in a position to think about it in a way where it's like, bro, just one account and press copy trade to all of them. Now you don't got to worry about all of them. Just worry about this one account. And it was so easy for me to do that because that one account, all it took for me was to make the right trade. Day trading is literally simple, bro. It's so simple, or it's only simple because it's what you make of it. You don't have to go on YouTube or go on lives or go on somebody's Instagram and look at what they got to figure out how to do it. No, you can create this shit for yourself. It's literally about learning what you did wrong, learning what you did right, eliminating what you did wrong, and critiquing what you did right to literally make it a rinse and repeat system. After that, it's about putting money in overall or over time inch by inch, dollar by dollar. You don't want to rush. You don't want to take too big of a step, and then scaling your way up. And then as time go by, you're gonna get the cleats, you're gonna get the mouth guard, you're gonna get the helmet, you're gonna get the cold ass socks, you're gonna get everything that you deserve. You're gonna get the motherfucking how do I say this? You're gonna get the offers, you're gonna get the signing NIL bonuses, but it takes steps, bro. You gotta learn coverages. You gotta learn cover one, cover two, cover three, cover four. You gotta learn what first down is, second down, third down is. You gotta learn what the quarter one, quarter two, halftime is. You gotta learn the terminology of this whole shit, bro. That way you can play the game. If you try to get in the game without learning everything, you're gonna get your ass patched. You're gonna get your ass sent right back to the bench, and you're gonna feel like, oh, this shit not made for you. And then you're gonna quit. But me, a nigga like me, yeah, That's why if they taught this in school, oh my goodness, it would have been bad for a hard-headed ass nigga like me, because I would have got rich too quick. Let's find the trade real quick. Nas 100. What day was that, on Wednesday? Could have sworn. Yep. So boom. Let's go to Wednesday, y'all. So Nas 100 on Wednesday. We're gonna back test a little bit. Let's go over a trade. First of all, before we even back test, let me show y'all how to mark up y'all charts real quick. Also, let me delete all of these tabs because there's too much stuff open. It's too much open. Fourth quarter. I'm down by 2, but I'm gonna shoot 3. I just gotta go for it. Alright, so it is live still. I just wanted to make sure it's live. Hey, somebody text me to make sure. Hold on. Let me see. Zion. I'm about to call you real quick. Make sure it's still live. Brother, did the live turn off? It's still on? Okay, bet. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna keep it going. Alright, good looking. Alright, so look, y'all. Good looking, Zion. I want to show y'all how to mark y'all charts up, but my charts were moving slow, so I had to exit out real quick. Alright, so boom. When it comes to Nas 100, which is what I was trading since, I want to say Tuesday, I have to mark off my daily time frames. Also, understand that we're overextended. Let me just show y'all on a higher time frame. This is Nas 100. This is the top 100 tech stocks in the country, right? When it comes to like Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft. I keep going, bro. Google. So we keep going, right? All I know is that we're overextended. We're steadily buying. We're not overextended, but we're basically in an uptrend. Let's just keep it simple. We're in an uptrend. We broke previous highs on a higher time frame. And when it comes to them previous highs being broken, 9 times out of 10, we're going to continue based off of fundamentals that I'm able to understand. So the NASDAQ, or just in general, US 30, any indices, gold, all of the investment type of assets are going to be places that people put their money and push price up when, I'm going to say personally for me that I've been paying attention to, is when interest rates are steadily being risen or held. You feel me? Now, when interest rates start to get cut and stuff like that, that's when the stocks and everything get to going down and stuff. But as they're being raised or being held at the same basis points that it's been at, and these things that I'm talking about matter, bro. The interest rates for the U.S. or just for our country, bro, matter. It just, a lot of the stuff that I don't want to over elaborate about right now, just know that they matter. So when it comes to that I automatically was thinking for this week when the Fed Chair Powell was talking about basically how inflation scared him because of the tariffs. I already understand that if news is putting out that they should lower tariffs or they should lower the rates, but they're not going to lower rates, then I have two confluences, fundamentally and technically. We're steadily going higher, right? We're steadily making higher lows and higher highs. Price is steadily pushing up. It's not going lower. It's steadily making higher highs and higher lows. High, low, high, low, even from the bottom. Let's just go on this time frame. Price is just basically in an uptrend. And I'm not trying to over-explain because there's some people that just doesn't understand the terminology. So I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Price is steadily pushing up. These candlesticks right here are what represents price. So notice how these green and red things on my chart. Let me zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see. Notice how these green and red things on my chart, these green and red candlesticks, they're called candlesticks. They have a green area to them, they have a red area to them, and they have a black area to them. The red candlesticks are the ones that obviously let you know that the price is going down. The green candlesticks are the ones that let you know price is going up. Now look over here to where price is at, 21,400 through 21,000 in general, or 21,000 even, right? Price in between this box area, 21,400 to 21,000 even. Price was consolidating. All of these things are terminology. All of these words that I'm using are just trying to help y'all understand what I'm going to say next or what I'm going to say in the future. Everything isn't going to make sense at first, but if I can put you in the field or put you in the game and just tell you what to look for, then overall, as time go by, you'll understand what I'm saying. And I'm going to stop having to over-explain. Okay, so let's go over our daily time frame. I'm going to mark off my levels. So from here, I see that we have no price to go off of on the left. When it comes to day trading, the reason why it's easy is because we get to go over what happened before. In this case, there isn't nothing that happened before. This is the all-time highs that it's ever been at in general. So, let me make sure y'all, okay. So when it comes to that, right? The way I went about it is marking off where I'm at for right now. So, I have support right here based off of my rejection candle. This was resistance, but the support that the resistance came from this red area. And the ultimate low that it made after this resistance, the lowest that it came was right here. So I decided to mark off my support area at the bottom of that red candle wick, right? Boom. From there, I anticipate that whatever candle breaks this resistance is the same candle that I need to make sure is my next support, right? In this case, let's look at this candlestick. We don't really gotta look for another one. This candlestick is my resistance. This candlestick down here is my support. Boom. I do this for the next couple of areas for just where price is at right now. I don't need to do this for everywhere because right now this is for price of July 1st until right now. I'll do this a couple more times to specific areas. I would say that's my next area. 4 hour. We're gonna keep buying into next week. Boom, 4 hour. Now we're on my 4 hour time frame. Also, I went from my daily to my 4 hour. This is called time frame correlation. In order for me to understand where price is going to go next, I need to know what all time frames are doing. Or specifically where I'm at, all I need is my daily time frame, my 4 hour time frame, and my hourly to my 15 minute. You feel me? I need those four time frames. My daily, my 4 hour, my hourly, and my 15 minute.
My daily and my 4 hour lets me know where direction is going, or where we're going direction wise, up or down or to the side. And my hourly through like 15 minute, maybe even my 5 minute to 1 minute, lets me know like, hey, my indication, which is a part of my strategy, my indication lets me know, hey, we're getting ready to get in. And then I get down to my lower time frame, 5 to 15 minutes, to let me know, okay, that is my signal to get in. You feel me? So let me show it. Let me show you guys right now. This is Monday. Let's go to the daily. Let's just act like we're looking at price right now. We want to ask T4, what is price going to do next, right? So I'm about to put y'all on with some shit. The reason day trading is so hard to figure out is because it's not about learning things. It's about unlearning things. That's the hardest thing to do in life. More than learn something, it's unlearning something. So I was in the middle of trying to learn new things while I should have been trying to unlearn new things. So we got Monday. We got our daily. Based off of this time frame, based off of everything happening right now, I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade until price comes to one of my 4 hour levels, because we're consolidating. So let me just act like y'all not watching me right now. Let me just act like I'm by myself, because I'm not used to doing everything with just basically trying to explain at the same time. But it should be easy. So daily time frame, 4 hour time frame. Okay, so 4 hour time frame, I need to mark off my support and resistance for these levels. So I have one right here. You ask me why, I'll tell you why later. Actually, I'm gonna make these dark purple, right? Let's zoom in a little bit more. I'm gonna turn my sessions off too. And then from there, we got another level, which is right here. Boom. All right, so this is Monday. We're going to see what trade we got for Tuesday. Tuesday, I ended up making, what I ended up making on Tuesday, it don't even matter. So let's let the bars play out. Tuesday, if price is playing like this, let's go to the hourly time frame. 9 times out of 10, I don't want to touch price until price is coming down here. Only reason that is because we're still looking for buys. I'm still in the uptrend. I'm still in the uptrend. Let's go. So come 12 o'clock, based off of timing, we shouldn't be looking for no trade. The reason why I didn't just say, hey, I'm going to show up to the markets and show up to the charts now that session is open and trade, these are sessions. These are my sessions letting me know that the green session is London session, red session is New York session. Sessions meaning that I do not like trading when it's in the gray area, only because that's Asian session and that's when a lot of news come out. And then London session, I wouldn't be trading NAS 100, only because that's not when the pair is supposed to be moving for the most part. I mean, obviously you're going to get volume, but the most volume is going to come for your pair during its session. So NAS 100 is a U.S. stock or U.S. indices. So when it comes to that, it's going to move during New York session. New York session opens up at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is 6:30 a.m. Pacific time for me because I'm in California. So me knowing that, I'm looking for not only timing, but I'm looking for my area to be approached. My area is this area down here. When it comes to that, if they're not aligning and not correlating, then there's no trade. There's no trade. We're automatically going to start learning new things right now where we're not trading just to trade. We're only trading based off of when price comes to our area. Not, oh, we're trading because we know how to trade. You don't got to be the best trader. We're just trying to get money and get the fuck out. You feel me? This isn't about being the best fucking person in the world. You're going to be the best person in the world when you're able to say, like, you don't got to do the shit that everybody else do in this world. That's when you're going to feel like the fucking best person. And that's when you're going to look like the best person. But if you're still doing the shit that everybody else doing, then stop looking for shit that ain't for you then. Because you ain't trying to be it. That's how I think about it. So, timing-wise was off. Strategy-wise, when it comes to my area of where I wanted it to be, wasn't there yet. So, no trade. I can also look at price, and I could tell myself that I'm not going to be perfect on my areas of support and resistance, or let's just say key areas. It's not going to be perfect. So let's get into Wednesday where I can say that I was looking for price to actually come down here, right? Still. Wednesday, London session. I'll tell you right now that if we're playing under this fair value gap, if we're playing under this area of resistance, that obviously price wanted to show that we wanted to buy previously, right? Let me delete this. Hold on, I'm about to scroll over, y'all. Let me show y'all something. For sure, Zion. Yo, brother, I gotta go say it live for me so I can take notes later when I get back. I got you, brother. But let me go over here. All right, so notice how Tuesday, right? We didn't take a trade. Monday, we had an area of resistance right here, right? Where we shot up. And when we shot up, obviously Tuesday we came into session. London session we ended up falling a little bit. New York retested and fell off again, right? When it comes to the overall trend though, we shouldn't be looking for nothing that's falling. We're looking for us to catch the fall. This is what buying means. This is what trading in an uptrend means. Trading in an uptrend means that you only need to catch the trade to take buys. People do not teach this. People do not normalize this. But also people are starting to develop that. I can see it in my own eyes. I can see it when I'm looking at different day traders. They're starting to develop that trading just to trade doesn't work. So eventually people are going to start to adapt like, why am I losing? Why are you losing? Because you forced yourself to lose. You force yourself to make you seem like you're not a great trader. You force yourself to seem like you don't know what you're doing because you're taking every single fucking trade. So this is why steps are important. When it's in an uptrend, you're looking for buys. When it's in a side trend, you can look for buys or sells. That's more advanced. I said leave the side trends alone. When it's in a downtrend, you're looking for sales. You can't let this shit mix you up. You can't let all of these candlesticks and all of this, basically just how you go about life has to be changed. It has to be simple. It has to be damn near delusional to the fucking society ways. Like, there has to be normal ways where life is literally this simple. Making money is literally this simple. What's not simple is you trying to do it your way. And when it comes to that, I can't promise you that it's going to be a fun road for you. So, boom. All right, so I also just moved one of my levels. I'm noticing that we have resistance right here. And we have support right here from that candle wick. That was the last candle before no candle came back and retested, right? So that might not make sense to y'all, but it makes sense to me right now. So that's going to be my level. We come over into Wednesday. Excuse me. Hourly, 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. I'm looking for the trade to come under here. Why? Let's just be honest. Price is showing us that we've been rejecting this area. Hold on, let me move it over. Price is showing us that we've been rejecting this area to go to the upside multiple times. Yes, for sure. And we finally broke. But the people that want to take this shit after a break and then come back on Wednesday, they're tweaking. They're forcing the trade because they're sticking to being robots. What teaching it or what trading is taught out there is taught, hey, after it comes back, take the trade, right? No. You have to understand something called liquidity grabs and liquidity sweeps. So now this is where it gets a little bit more advanced, right? Tuesday, I didn't get no trade. Or whatever happened, I know I didn't take a trade, or at least with y'all. Wednesday is approaching, and I'm looking at a possible bias that I have. And that bias is for buys at this area. But based off of what price action is doing right now, right? Come over. I'm looking for, I had possible, my bias for Tuesday was buys. But for Wednesday, I'm looking at how price action is showing us, what price action is showing us, and it's telling me, hey, it's not ready. So that makes me go to my higher time frame, which is my daily. And my daily time frame lets me know that, hey, we swept liquidity from these equal highs up here. So now I need to understand that, are we going to come back down, or are we going to go get more buyers to continue up, right? This is also, I believe, my first or second day with the trading accounts, with the funded accounts at this time. And then I'm telling myself, shit, just trust your buyers. You can't really trust how much money you got. Trust your buyers. So we go to the trading accounts, we go to Wednesday, we go to the hourly, and I'm telling myself, I don't want to buy unless price comes down here or gives me a signal of a break of structure and it breaks back above. And I find a signal to continue going up, right? That's my bias for the day. We're an hour or two in to the day on Wednesday. Let's go. So, market from here, on just price action wise, the market from here is letting us know we don't want to break above this 4-hour level. It's automatically letting me know we want to keep selling. Yes, I told myself I want to either buy when it gets up here or I want to buy when it comes down here. This area right here looks like it's trying to break, but no, all it did was grab liquidity from the upside to continue going down. And that lets me know that we're just not ready to buy yet. And everybody else that's ready to buy, they're going to get stopped out. So all of these people like this, they're looking like, oh, after this break, let's get in. Or after this retest, let's get in. Let's take it all the way back up. I'm looking for where I want people to look for this. I want people to look for the trade on the 4-hour time frame, which is under here. I want people to take it all the way back to the top, right? So when it comes to that on a 15-minute time frame, let's make it easier to see. Let's see if this trade would have went good if people wanted to buy once they seen that it broke back above, right? No, it ended up falling, right? So when it ended up falling, let's go to the 5-minute. We got to ask ourselves, let's see a 4-hour fair value gap right here. We got to ask ourselves, when it ended up falling, do we want to be into this type of trade? I say no. So my bias is when it comes down here. So obviously, I can show y'all in the trade right now how that went. Hold on. Still waiting. You don't got no bodies, right? Let's see how this one. Alright, yeah, don't do it. Well, now this 5-minute has to close back above, brother. And this is the same trade from Wednesday.
Order filled.
So boom. 22849. I believe that's at 8:37 a.m. Obviously, that's where I see 8:37 a.m. Right? Let's come down here. Let's go back. So 8:30. This is 8:30 right here. I already know that when price come right here, it has to come back and grab liquidity. Right under that low. That was what I was looking for ultimately, really to take it back up to ultimate highs. Only because on my 4-hour time frame, we did something called make a new high. We made a new high. So even though we swept these highs on our higher time frame, which made us pull back, we still created new highs on our intraday time frame, meaning that when we pull back, we're only going to pull back for so much. So me deciding to wait on this trade instead of just steadily trying to catch it, it pulled back, and me initially getting in was me impulsively getting in, which you heard it say like order filled or whatever. I impulsively got in based off of me knowing that it was playing under my initial area to enter at, right? I'm already confident to enter at this area, but it playing under it made me even more confident, right? To get a better risk to reward. So me entering that trade down there at like 847, which is like literally like a sniper entry type shit. I entered in with about $700 at the time. Let me see how much I was. Okay, so look, the account's not even up. The account's not even up. Peep up here how it says it's only up $300, but it was down $300 on the day. So the account, I think, was only up like $2,000 total from Tuesday or Monday, a trade that I took. But this trade right here is going to show you everything. See if I can get some better quality. Yeah, that's cool. That's the best we can get. For the first little 2-3 minutes, it was playing around, up about $400. But understand this: $400, $500 across 5 accounts. 5 accounts. And then you got Trump over here. He was tweeting.
Oh my God.
Firing the fucking Fed chair. Bro, the shit was crazy. That's why the market ended up pulling back. But me knowing that they're not going to fire no Fed chair, they're not going to lower no.
But they said this nigga drafted a letter already to fire him.
Me knowing that they wasn't going to fire the Fed chair and they weren't going to lower no rates no time soon. They're just releasing news. They're putting they're basically just grabbing liquidity. They're just making more liquidity for the markets just to continue going the direction that it says it's going to go technically wise. The charts tell me where it's going to go overall. But what people are saying gives me an edge over everyone else because I get to see that they're really lying or that they're really just creating liquidity for the markets to continue going the one direction that nobody really knows unless you've been day trading for a long time and understand your levels of like your key levels and stuff and understand price action and understand areas of liquidity. So let's keep going. This is an area of liquidity that I felt, hey, they're making people sell off, but people that's seeing that it's selling off, I'm about to get in with the buyers that I know is really going to fake everybody out, and we're going to keep going. This way of trading is way better than break and retest and just fair value gaps or just using one thing. No, let's use it all. $1,000.
What did I just get into?
And I ain't even believe it.
If I'm right about direction with 2 contracts.
$1,100 across 5 accounts, so that's really $5,000, and that's less than probably 5-10 minutes, not even.
Don't quit trading. Like, please don't quit trading. You're probably
Up $2,000 on the account. Get out.
Revenues coming up, you don't want to do something and like crazy stuff. And keep on working.
Alright, so let's keep this going. Let's stick to the whole point of the video. This is how the trade ended up going, right? It never stopped pulling back, it kept going. I ended up getting out based off of it hitting this area of liquidity right here. Boom, I got out. It kept going. Kept going. But I was already out. So this trade ended up making me $16,000. Only reason I say 16 is because it was like the $3,300 trade times that by 5. Y'all do the math. I don't gotta make this shit up. $3,300 trade made across 5 accounts is what I took out for.
Keep on going.
Yeah, see, it was up. We zoom in. The account's at $3,000. Took out at $3,300. Never stopped going. I could have made $40, $50, $60,000 on this trade, but it wasn't about the money. It was about me getting more confident and me understanding that okay, I put it all together, and I wasn't trying to rush my cycle. I wasn't trying to rush the cycle that I feel like I'm trying to get out of. I'm gonna get out of it the way that I came in. You feel me? So step by step. That money's guaranteed for me to make. That money's guaranteed to be in my pocket at any moment. It's all up to me to be ready for it though. So I'm just preparing myself. So I decided to take out $3,300 for all 5 accounts, and that put me at 50, like $5,300 on all 5 accounts. And then the next day, let's just sum this whole thing up so the video won't have to be too long. The next day ended up being a day where I ended up making more money, and that was on US 30, right? And that had brought me up from 5,300 to 7,000 across all the accounts. That basically goes to tell y'all, well, that basically puts me at a point where I tell y'all, this trading shit works. It works, and it works for me. It works for me, and I'm more confident to actually hop on here every day and try to showcase what I know. And it's not going to come easy. It's not going to come overnight, but it is going to be something that I think is going to be like normal on the future, because it's way better than people going and put their money in places that they never going to see it again. I put all my effort into this shit. I put all my fucking L's into this shit. I put all my faith into this shit, bro. Literally. And I know that it was worth it because it's in here. It's not at no club. It's not at no mall. It's not with no fucking family member. Not in a bad way, but it's not with a motherfucker that ran off on something. Obviously, we can't avoid that. But I put enough into a skill that, nigga, I just made 30,000 in 3 days. I don't have too much more to fucking say. This shit either gonna be something that motherfucker get hit with, or I just end up teaching my kids with. You get me? So I'm grateful. I'm blessed. But it didn't happen overnight. The money came, yes, that shit. That I don't know how to explain that part, but I swear it didn't happen overnight. So this week, in order to get that money out too, I gotta have 2 more profitable trades. Let me show y'all, so y'all don't think I'm just over here. I'll do this at the end because I ain't give a fuck about convincing nobody. Top stop. All right, so in order for me to so look, notice how I said a high of 7,000, but it's currently at 6. There y'all go. So basically, I gotta have 2 more winning trading days of $200, and then I should be able to pull out up to $5,000 out of each account. Well, no, I can't. I don't think I can. I think the most I can pull out of these accounts is 15,000 out of the 30,000 that is up, because you can only pull out 50% of it. And then let me see. Hold on, I just seen a comment. Hell yeah, bro. It's good to see you winning. Do you have any video recommendations to study? Glad to see you winning. Appreciate you, brother. Brother, do you have any video recommendations to study? Brother, go over my last 3 videos on my stuff. Go over my last 3 live trading videos, and I'm literally not saying like every single second. All I'm saying is, actually, you know what? Don't even do that. You want to know who I think you should watch to understand everything? I gotta make a video on it, because there's something about it that people don't explain in their videos, bro. That's what kind of helped me make my breakthrough. I stopped listening to what everybody else was so-called putting out there, because there's a whole lot of misinformation, bro. A whole lot of misinformation. And I didn't think that was going to ever be a thing with day trading, because it's so hard to learn. But I just learned why it's so hard to learn, because there's so much misinformation. You get me? So I think the hardest part about day trading is your problems. Once you get rid of your problems, you should be okay with learning. You ain't got to worry about rent. You ain't got to worry about no kids. You ain't got to worry about your mortgage. You ain't got to worry about your school loans. You ain't got to worry about your car note. You ain't got to worry about what food you got to put in your stomach. Like, set a foundation. Get your foundation straight. And then when it comes to learning, critique what you do wrong, or eliminate what you do wrong, and critique what you do right. And try to get it to the most perfect point that you can get it to. And the money that you're going to want to make is only going to come from you. It's not going to come from you risking more. It's going to come from you getting more consistent. Like, fuck, that shit pissed me off, because I waited so long to realize that, bro. Fuck, that pissed me off. But there shouldn't be no other videos that you need other than but I don't even want you watching other videos. Like, no envious shit, just really on some, bro. I watch so many videos, and I just don't even know. I don't want to give out anything that I don't know is guaranteed that it's not going to put you on a whole nother path. So I'm going to do my job to keep putting on these videos, and not just thinking that, oh, it requires money for somebody to watch it. Like, fuck all that. I'm not going to be on some promoting this, promoting that. No, I'm going to be putting out all free content, free information as I'm making my money. And then when I get to where I want to get to, if anybody want my time, I'm going to charge for that. But other than that, bro, I'm going to put out as much free content as possible, bro. But my time right now is going to be just me being transparent and me showing like this shit real. You feel me? Because ain't no way that somebody should be teaching you something without teaching you for free first. When it comes to anything after that, or without having the phase where they talk for free. You get me? Anybody that's charging for something, make sure they put in how would I say, they put in their God's work before anything. You feel me? They put in their God's work, not just they not just out here trying to scam and get extras. No, they put in God's work. I know that I'm going to get the money that I deserve for me to take care of me from God. So the work that I got to put in, I feel I need to put in more God's work before I look for some type of money from anybody, unless it requires my time. And if that's it, if that's the case, then yeah, God tell me definitely don't do that for free. Definitely don't do that for free. But if it's just advice and shit like that and information that I could be sharing, come on, bro. God forbid I could freaking pass away today and my kids don't know what to. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, this shit is bigger than money. The money's gonna come though. I can make my own money. That's how I feel. But information out there. Let me get to dropping some stuff, bro. Send questions. Send questions. Send questions that y'all might have that y'all don't understand, and I'll make cool little 30-second to 40-second videos, 40 or minute videos type shit. We're gonna get on TikTok too. But it's a Sunday afternoon, bro. We still got 2 more days. I was gonna do some shit where the accounts is at 6,000 each. I was just gonna keep trying to get them up. But like, that's not teaching the right thing. That's not doing the right thing for my cycle. My cycle right now can be stopped. It can be cut in half if I just take this payout, take these next 2 days, get my little $200, us $200 across 5 accounts. Probably gonna get it to like 500, try to 2 to 1, us. Get my money. And then next week, oh yeah, let's run the motherfucking bag up. We're gonna try to go for. I'm not even making a limit. I didn't even try to make 30,000. I ended up making it. So it lets me know like I don't really know what I'm gonna make, but I do know how much I want to limit, and that's $700 a day. $700 to like $1,200 a day to make $15,000 a day. I'm lying. Across 5 accounts, $700 to $1,200 is 35 to 6,000. So we're risking $3,000 to $6,000 a day to make $10,000 to $15,000 a day. That's a great risk to reward. Sounds like a 2 to 1, almost 3 to 1. You get me? And it just happens to be in the 5 figures. But that's because I got 5 accounts that it might scare another person, but it's literally just me saying that I can manage 5 different accounts that's taking the same trade. I don't know. People be overcomplicating this shit, bro. Trading is easy, bro. Trading is so fucking easy. You're the hard part. Let's get on Instagram, make sure everything about done. Let me see this. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. We're gonna get back on here tomorrow. He said, yeah, bro, I appreciate that. I'm only 15 trying to learn how to. Oh my gosh. Shorty, did you just say you 15 years old, bro? You 15 years old trying to learn how to day trade. You gonna be rich by 18. I wish the fuck I was that boy, bro. Y'all don't even understand, bro. He said, yeah, bro, I appreciate that. I'm only 15 trying to learn how to trade. I've been learning to trade since April. I got my strategies, need back test, but I'm not really sure about. Fuck. Like, how can I charge a 15-year-old, dog? Like, what? Hell nah, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just something about this, bro. Something telling me it's gonna be a long journey, a long, nice journey too. First of all, bro. First of all, bro, you gonna be the best 15-year-old day trader, soon to be 20-year-old, 18-year-old, 16-year-old, whatever the age might be, bro. Age don't even matter. Just your mindset, just the blessing to have it in your face right now. Just keep going, bro. Just keep going. I ain't even gonna tell you shit. God got you. God forgive me for using your name in vain with the same sentence. But nah, for real, God got you, bro. He got you, dog. Keep going. You gonna figure it out quicker than me. I pray to God you do. This trading stuff is not hard, y'all. Be giving out info for the free number. You hear me though, Jalen? Real talk. But that's how I know I'm gonna end up being. I don't really care about the money because God know that. God know it. So I'm just doing what He told me to do. But bro, I need all y'all on here. Like real talk. I think where I can start, cause I told myself that I wanted to get into the high schoolers, bro. Get to the high schoolers before they get to college or get out of college and start teaching them what it takes. Obviously, yeah, I'm going to charge for it, but there's going to be a way where it's not like man, motherfuckers charge to go to college and got to pay all their money back before anything. You charge for this, I'll probably keep it at $1,000, bro. $1,000 for the lifetime thing of teaching them everything I know. And bro, all high schoolers, it's going to be a wave of all the high schools that's coming out. They're going to say, fuck this, fuck that. And they going to get into day trading. That's all I see. There's a whole wave of high schoolers just getting into day trading. And there being a whole new wave of just people that understand how to get disciplined through the charts. They get disciplined, just like we got disciplined through football. We got to get disciplined through classes and through school and stuff. No, they going to get disciplined with reality of life through day trading. That's what's important. People teaching how to get disciplined with so many things that don't matter in the world. Bro, we got to learn how to pay rent. We got to learn how to take care of ourselves. We got to learn how to take care of our loved ones. We got to learn how to give with love, not just with reciprocation and thing that's not shit that's not genuine. Like, bro, day trading helped me critique all of that and become a better man at a young ass age. If a high schooler was to get a hold of that, man, fuck football, fuck the money, bro. They gonna be the best human being in the world. Life gonna get 10 times better. 10 times better, not just with the money, but with the freedom. Whatever they teaching out there, Whatever they teaching out there right now, bro, that shit was not meant for us to get anywhere. It was meant for us to stay exactly where we're going to get. And that's nowhere. The hard-headed ones, the motherfuckers that didn't listen in school, the motherfuckers that so-called was going to the dean office or the class clowns, I promise you, we were going to get rich. I knew we were going to be the ones to get rich because God didn't want us to listen. Motherfuckers used to tell me, you got selective hearing. Yes, God made me like this, motherfucker. He told me, don't listen to that. That's not what I want you to listen to. Feel this, go through that. And bro. So the next wave is going to be high schoolers. Because it's be the grown people that don't want to change their ways. So you got to change. You gotta start a wave. You got to start new ways before people get into the world where they adapt to ways that really is not good for them. So yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a movie. Give it 2 to 3 months. Everybody going to come back to this video and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, he manifested all this. My goal is to be comfortable enough to not go to college. Oh, my boy, Shorty! I ain't really trying to work it out with me. I be trying to do it in school too. In school, be distracted the fuck. Hey, bro! If I had day traded in high school, you would not have seen me. Bro, no, real stuff. Look, I'm not saying school is important, brother, but you on the right track. Now I feel bad because he's talking about school be distracting him. All right, so look, if you was to go about anything with high school right now, bro, and day trading, if I'm being honest, make sure you look, what you do with one thing, you do with everything. You feel me? So I'm gonna just be 100. If you fucking up in high school, you gonna fuck up in day trading, bro. I'm gonna just cut it to you straight like this. If you're not trying to be the best person in your class, if you're not trying to be the best person, and this is me talking to you as a day trader. This isn't me talking to you as a 15-year-old. If you're gonna be a 15-year-old day trader, yeah, my mind gonna be a little contradicting because I said if I was a day trader. I'm not saying if I was 15 years old again. If I was 15 years old again, I'd probably think it's just like you. But if I could go back and be the 15-year-old you and a day trader, it'd be let me be the best person in high school that I can be because it's going to transpire or it's going to transfer into, I think I said that word right. It's going to transfer into your real life. And day trading is your reality. Day trading is your freedom that you're trying to get. So how you're trying to get that freedom kind of applies to everywhere. Because freedom is everything, not just in one place, not just at one time, not just for one day. It's everything. So if you're not doing good in math, if you're not doing good in English, if you're not doing good with knowing how to answer questions, if you're not doing good at practicing on your tests and stuff, bro, try to get the straight A's. Try to get the best grades. Try to get done with your stuff on time. Try to get done with your stuff early. You feel me? That way, when you get to focusing on day trading, it's that same mentality, bro. But if you kind of like going about it in a way where you're trying to find that easy way or that, how can I put it? I feel like nobody else can do this. Like, if you got that mentality, bro, break it. Break it all, bro. Because you got a blessing. And if you kind of fuck it up from just like not being able to adapt and kind of evolve, then, bro, you just going to be that 15-year-old that feel like he know it all. And it's going to end up just being a 15-year-old that became an 18-year-old, 25-year-old, 30-year-old, and so on. You can use the skill to become a better person. You can use where you're at right now to show something that people aren't willing to do, aren't able to do. So be not just a day trader, not just a 15-year-old day trader. Be a better person right now, bro. In school, in day trading, at your home, all of that. If it's distracting you, then you distracting yourself. You shouldn't even be distracted, brother. You should be knocking out all your schoolwork, all your shit. Your friends should be the only ones distracting you, bro. And you shouldn't even have no friends that ain't on the same shit as you. Other than that, brother, keep doing what you're doing. You're going to fuck up too. You're going to get it wrong. You're going to get in trouble. Don't let nobody judge you. You're still 15 years old, so go ahead and enjoy your time too, bro. Don't take life so serious. Do what you want to do. But just know that it comes with consequences. For real. He said, I be getting A's and B's, but shit, bro, I feel like it's pulling me away. I've been improving my health, lost 5 pounds this summer, and I've been focused on my mental. This nigga sound like a fucking 30-year-old. I be getting A's and B's, but shit, bro, I be feeling like it's pulling me away. I've been improving my health. Okay, good stuff, bro. Make sure you eating good, bro. Put some weight on. If you saying you losing pounds and you bigger, brother, don't worry about losing weight. Just learn like focus on turning into muscle, bro. Like you need the weight. I mean, truthfully, bro, if it wasn't for me smoking weed, and I'm not saying that's a good thing, I'd probably still be like 200 pounds. But because I was stacking my weight and I had a lot of weight on, me losing weight when I actually got to like smoking and stuff, it didn't really affect me. And I'm not saying that that's for you. I'm just saying personally for me, I didn't care about having weight or losing it. But man, be you, bro. It don't matter how much you weigh or nothing. But at the same time, I can see where you're going with it. You're saying you're trying to improve your health. You're trying to make sure you got good weight. You're trying to make sure you focus on your mental. Brother, you sound like you're ahead of your time. You sound even more ahead than me. So I ain't gonna lie, keep going. You're doing the right thing, bro. If you ever need somebody just to talk to and kind of relate to, hit me up, brother. You got me on Instagram. I know who you is. Bro, what is you and Canal doing here, bro? 15 trading, she gonna be rich before he walk the stage. I missed Sunday church to listen to him. Canal called you always there to get the fuck out of you know you nah. Nigga, stop you. Oh. Y'all are hilarious, dog. Let me see. But nah, overall, y'all, real shit, this week of day trading, have a different mentality. Have a mentality of we all can help each other. Have a mentality of if we develop not normal ways, like I'm gonna start intimidating people. I'm gonna really start making people irritated by calling them normal. I'm gonna be like, you normal as fuck. You a normal ass motherfucker. Why? Because you shouldn't want to be normal. You shouldn't want to look up at somebody and be like, I want to be like them. You should want to go off of what you're feeling and the impossible and the delusional shit that you so-called think about and go with it. That's who you are. You're not what you see. You're not what you just think, or you're not what you see. You're not just what somebody else talk about. You're literally what you feel and what you think. You can be better than them and you can be better than anything. But if you decide to just try to be like them, then you're normal as fuck. Do not try to be like me, bro. Do not try to be like nobody other than yourself. And that should be the mentality that you take into day trading. That, hey, this might not have worked for this other person. This might not have worked for me last time because I didn't trust it. But I'm going to do it anyway because this is what I feel. And you learn from what you feel. You don't just sit with that shit and accept it. You learn from it and you keep evolving. You keep going. And watch the money follow. Watch how much money you make. Motherfuckers be focused on the wrong thing, bro. I've been so isolated with myself in California for the last 4-5 years. I said, fuck football. I said, fuck what everybody got to say about me. I said, fuck everything that I thought was the right thing to worry about. And I'm going to go with what I'm feeling. I'm going to go with what I've been thinking about. And, bro, look where it got me. It took me somewhere that I didn't even know. Promise you, I'm not the only one that got that feeling, dog. I know I'm not. I know I'm not. So if y'all anything like that, do it too, bro. Do the same shit and don't stop. I'm about to go ahead and call this a day though, y'all. We're gonna be back on here in the morning time. My bad. I was just looking at everybody that viewed it and shit. Real stuff though, brother. Event log. Okay, back. But other than that, I'm be on here. We're gonna start setting a time for like 4 or 5 in the morning. And then this is where we get confident. Cause I do not like trading in front of people because there's so many opinions. But boy, it's just like me saying that I don't want to go practice the same throw that I've been practicing at the field for fucking a year straight during COVID-19. And then once the season come back, I'm so-called nervous to get in front of everybody. Man, I ain't nervous for shit. Nervous for nothing. Boy, don't be nervous to do shit in this world, bro. Don't be nervous to do anything new, anything different. I don't know where I got that from, but that's where I'm at, bro. That's where I'm at. Nigga, I'm still a big ass kid. I'm still a big ass kid. And I'm still that same football player that'll patch all y'all ass. That's another thing. I want to turn this shit into, like, before I end this, I want to turn this into a whole, like, I don't know. For some reason, I got this feeling that, bro, if you go back to football, now you ain't got to worry about a plan B. You could just play football and be the best at it type shit because now you know what it means to be the best at something. I don't know. I thought about it. But then I'm like, focus on one thing. Focus on one thing. I'm in Cali, too, for like another week before I go back to school. What? Pull up. You know what I'm... Hold on. Make sure ain't no high schoolers over here. But, hey, look. You know what I'm up with. You know what I'm on, brother. So definitely, I'm gonna send you Addy. Slide, brother. Slide, bro. So we can kick. We then go to the beach or something. But bro, everybody get on this, bro. Everybody get on this. If I can do anything, if I want to do anything, it'll be to put everybody on with this. Cause now I got it. Now I got it. Now I got that shit. I love y'all, man. All my boys that's on here, I appreciate all y'all, bro. I see y'all. I'm from Minneapolis, brother. I'm from Minnesota, North Minneapolis. But I live in Cali. Everybody that's on here, I appreciate y'all. Jalen, Josh, Canal, Zion, Eric, I see you. I haven't seen Omar on here. I seen who that? Bro, all y'all, bro. All y'all, bro. Canal, Josh, bro. I appreciate y'all niggas always being there for me, bro. This shit really worked. Before a nigga get rich, I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. I'm already rich. Before a nigga get to getting all this money and getting distracted with all these, you know how the money be. Y'all know how this shit go. Just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all genuinely. But a nigga been rich since he started. Y'all know that. I live my life like I'm rich as hell. Now I get to show it. But I ain't care about the money, bro. I didn't idolize the money. All I idolized was me being myself and me sticking to what I see. And if it's going to work or not. I idolize the crap out of that. And that's just God. I idolize God. Anybody idolizing this for any other reason, boy, good luck. I almost forgot I was so live. I'm off of here, y'all. I love y'all. All right, end this shit.